Could you imagine, Stu, can you imagine what somebody can do that really understands diversity? Because then we could really get even more diverse. Screw this union thing. If we could get more diverse, wouldn't that be great?
We've been talking about needing a candidate that can separate us more. And now we have
right.
one.
If we could get somebody to point out our differences even more, and we could be even more diverse, I can't even imagine what he can do. So, diversity, and he's married to a Latino. There's your first two supporters. This is from the Bush campaign, by the way.
And the United States is just like that.
The diversity of support that he has.
Diversity. Again,
The diversity of support that he has.
Well, that's a reflection of who the man is.
Yeah, I think Bush understands that. He's married to a Hispanic woman.
He understands diversity because he's married to a Hispanic woman.
You gotta love this guy. Of course he's going to be president. He's married to a Hispanic woman. Why wouldn't he be president?
Let's not even talk about his issues, policies, or his issues
cares?
or anything else.
Who cares?
Is he married to a Hispanic woman?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been governor of Florida. I am pro-immigration reform. I'm very socially liberal. I think that Jeb is closest to that, as from what I can see.
This is what the Bush campaign put out. This is at their deal. Yeah, I'm really socially liberal, and I think Jeb is the closest to that.
Man.
I normally vote for Barack Obama, but I'm going to vote for Jeb because I think he's as socially liberal as I am.
It's funny because normally you get a lot of people, they made fun of Fields in the past for just all saying that they want to be Ronald Reagan or whatever. They're all the same. Now there's so many candidates, they all have to find their little niche. I'm going to be the most socially liberal married to a Hispanic candidate ever. Yay, Jeb! Exclamation point.
We're going to have our first Hispanic president if he's married.
Oh, yeah.
Or if he wins.
Yes.
He will be known as our first Hispanic president.
Not Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz.
No, they don't have
are.
diversity.
No, okay.
Yeah, he's married to a Hispanic.
Right.
They are Hispanic.
Oh, geez.
But that doesn't. They don't understand diversity.
You don't want that.
No. No.
Cruz or somebody like that. I think that Jeb is a little more moderate.
Even though he's the right hand, the Republican hand, I think he's more in the center, and I hope he will stay in there.
Can I ask a question? Is there anyone in this crowd with an American accent?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard anything like this before. This is a candidate for all of the people, and in his own PR stuff, I don't hear anybody with an American accent. Everybody has a Mexican accent.
Or Hispanic, at least. I don't know if they're all from Mexico, but they're all excited about his
I have not heard
his Hispanic wife.
I have not heard. Yeah, look, I'm a truck driver from Cleveland, and I just like the way he looks. He's got a pretty little mouth. I haven't heard that yet.
No, I'm kind of glad we haven't heard that.
He's an adopted Hispanic.
Oh, here he is.
Children are Hispanic. So he's one of our group. But more than the Hispanic, we are Americans.
Okay, wait a minute.
The first thing he mentions, though, is that he's Hispanic and that his kids are Hispanic. Oh, but Americans too. He's an American too, and that's
he's an adopted Hispanic. There it is, the first Hispanic president.
Yep.
Yeah, because that fits in well with the lady who's saying that she's black when she's white. He's
he is identifying as a Hispanic.
I like it.
All right.
Just the fact that he also speaks Spanish. And,
that's important to me.
It's going to be different as a president actually speaking Spanish. It's going to reach out to a lot of people. Again, to me,
Amen.
it's going to make a difference.
Can I tell you something? All of the problems in the world, I've been saying, if we could just get somebody who speaks Spanish in office,
it'd be fixed.
It would be fixed. We wouldn't have this problem with the deficit. We wouldn't have this problem with people hating each other. We wouldn't have this problem with the wars that are going on right now. If the president would just go over to Egypt and just speak Spanish,
it'd be fine.
It would be fine.
It would fix that thing.
A lot of people that it hits, they can actually speak to their president in Spanish.
Wow, that's
I intend to let everyone hear my message, including the many who can express their love of country in a different language. Ayúdenos en tener una campaña que les da la bienvenida. Trabajen con nosotros por los valores que compartimos
We're American first.
And then he spoke Spanish. That's so great. You see how great that is? That's why I'm for Jeb Bush.
I'm for Jeb Bush because he's married to a Hispanic.
And he speaks Spanish.
And I think that is really important. Now, I am considering another candidate. I am considering either Carly Fiorina or Hillary Clinton because I think someone with breasts that identifies as a woman, so I don't want to say that you have to be female. You just have to identify yourself as a female. So it could be Caitlyn Jenner, it could be Hillary Clinton. But if I could get somebody who's married to Hispanic, not a Hispanic. Hispanic, if you're Hispanic, that's old news. But if you're married to Hispanic, then we have something.